One Ye checking in once again, and in today's video, I'm gonna tell you who could very well be the next Raw's Intercontinental Champion. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. After this past Monday's Intercontinental Championship match between Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, in which Dean Ambrose retained the belt, we can safely say that Seth Rollins is officially out of the Intercontinental Championship picture and is headed to bigger and better things on Monday Night Raw, which many would hint at the Universal Championship, hopefully at WrestleMania, as we all been seeing the rumors that he will face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. So that's a good thing that he's out of the picture, which leads new competitors to challenge Dean Ambrose for the title. We know Monday Night Raw is jam-packed with talent, but two superstars that come in mind when I think about a future Intercontinental Champion on Monday Night Raw would definitely have to be the guitar-playing man himself, Elias, and Bobby Lashley. So I think over there on Monday Night Raw, we know how we got the whole Elias and Bobby Lashley feud. I most definitely think that after that rivalry, the winner of that whole rivalry will receive an Intercontinental Championship match, because they've been going at it for a minute. And before you disagree, I know somebody out there probably thinking, well, what about Drew McIntyre? What about Finn Balor? Just pump your brakes. I put them on a whole nother level. See, Drew McIntyre and Finn Balor, they are possibly Universal Championship material. And not saying Elias and Bobby Lashley, not, but let me break that down. Elias on one hand, WWE run as a whole is past due. Elias should have been the Intercontinental Champion, if you ask me, especially when he was feuding with Seth Rollins for the champion. At that pay-per-view where he lost to Seth Rollins, he should have won that match. And by now, Elias should have been at least a two-time Intercontinental Champion. So he could very well be the next Intercontinental Champion. And we got Bobby Lashley on the other hand. One reason why I didn't put Bobby Lashley in the Universal Championship picture, why? Because look at Bobby Lashley. He is the size of Brock Lesnar. He is really like a clone of Brock Lesnar. If you look at it, it's him. He got a manager that do all his talking, similar to Paul Heyman. But one thing about Bobby Lashley that make him ineligible for a Universal Championship match or even to be considered in the picture, because if you having trouble by beating people like Seth Rollins and Finn Balor with the quickness, you sure ain't gonna be able to handle Brock Lesnar when it comes to a Universal Championship match. You see Bobby Lashley, he get beat by Seth Rollins and Finn Balor, and during the matches, they are completely working him and making it look easy on him. So, like I said, if he can't deal with them type of superstars on a daily basis, you definitely can't deal with Brock Lesnar come WrestleMania on no big stage when the lights are bright. Brock Lesnar is there to shine, and he learned to beat Bobby Lashley in a matter of seconds, especially how he fight over there on Monday Night Raw. He having trouble beating Elias. If he can't squash Elias in, I say, 5 minutes or so, you definitely ain't ready for what Brock Lesnar got in store for you. So Bobby Lashley really, he don't perform in the ring as an Intercontinental Champion, and I don't dislike none of these superstars, but out of the two between Bobby Lashley and Elias, it's a strong chance that Elias will more than likely be the next Intercontinental Champion on Monday Night Raw. And like I said, it's past overdue. Elias will make an absolutely great Intercontinental Champion, and Elias' character is so unique. This man turned his character around, I know, at least in one whole week. Elias came out one week and was a full-fledged heel, and he come out the next week as a babyface all of a sudden, and I noticed it, but he been sticking to the same routine. Him and JoJo, she gonna cue, the lights be off, ladies and gentlemen, here's Elias. He get the plan, but you notice in his whole little segment, he usually bash the city that they in, but now he just tell everybody to enjoy the show. He finna play a nice little song. Usually, a face superstar interrupt him. Now he got heel superstars interrupting him. So Elias, like I said, he did a whole 360 for his character. Well, creative had done a whole 360. And they are very well prepping Elias to be the next up-and-coming Intercontinental Champion. When can we expect this Intercontinental Championship bout between the WWE Intercontinental Champion Dean Ambrose versus Elias? Well, more than likely it's going to be after the Royal Rumble. Not the Raw after that, but a Raw later on after that. because at the Red Rumble, it's definitely not happening, or it very well could happen. But why I say it won't happen, because Elias and Bobby Lashley, they're technically still in this little rivalry. And Dean Ambrose, he's in the Red Rumble. Elias, Bobby Lashley, and Seth Rollins, and many other superstars are in the Red Rumble. So we won't see an Intercontinental Championship match at the Red Rumble unless they do it on the pre-show. But like I said, then again, it's not what happened at the Red Rumble, because Elias and Bobby Lashley, they're in the feud and they're in the Red Rumble. So it's gonna happen after the Red Rumble, most definitely. And Elias will definitely become the Intercontinental Champion sooner or later, especially, like I say, the way they pushing him and shaping him, and the creative team is treating his character. He's on top. I didn't used to like Elias as a heel, but now you already know, when the lights are dark, you get the little single spotlight. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Elias. I can see him now. Lights go bright. He got the guitar. And another thing, I love that guitar with the IC belt painted on it. I had they destroyed that. They could have definitely auctioned it off. I would have definitely bought it. But I can definitely see Elias as the future Intercontinental Champion down on Monday Night Raw. But with that being in today's video, who I think will be the Intercontinental Champion sooner or later, it's your boy Elias. Like, comment, subscribe, share, stay tuned. More Little Wrestling Bangers coming soon.